What is up, YouTube? It's your boy G11 back with another episode of Homie Talk where we have real discussion about real things happening right now. So, today I decided to do another Reddit series because you guys really seem to like those when I dig into those stories. So, we'll probably look at a couple of short ones here and just see what we can get into. The first story we have is titled, He Had a Plan with the Side Chick. Oh, you know this is going to be nutty. My ex is the father of our now 2-year-old. He has been kicked out of my house for 1 year. We had a relationship for 10 years. But they didn't specify if they were married or not. So, I mean, a relationship. I mean, it depending on where they're at. Some places have common law marriages where you just, or domicile marriage where you just live together with someone. Y'all, in the eyes of the law, you are considered married. But, interesting. I found out my ex told a side chick of 12 years she was married until 5 years ago. Wait. Let's rewind. Side chick of 12 years, married, and she was married until 5 years ago, that he would break up with me and marry her after he got a house from me. We're in the Great Vancouver area in British Columbia. Single houses are expensive here. My ex claims now that they were just manipulating each other. He never had a plan with her. I'm gonna be real. In all reality, he was probably just sowing his royal oats. I mean, if she was his side chick for 12 years, he had no intention of actually leaving his wife. He was just getting some extra strange on the side. Let's be real. I think in most cases where you see stuff like this, the husband doesn't ever actually plan to leave the wife, regardless of what he tells the side chick. And oftentimes the side chick will catch feelings and want to be in the number one spot, and that's how you end up with issues. And then she says, well, I found out he also visits massage hookers every week. Okay, so her husband has like a dick discipline problem. Maybe she's just not doing it for him, man. And he's just like, all right, I gotta go get it elsewhere. I mean, if he's doing all this, he already had a side chick for 12 years, and that wasn't enough. He has to go get happy ending massage. You know what I'm talking? Y'all know what I'm talking about. And then okay, let's get to the rest of this. My ex was kicked out without getting a house from me because he only lived in my house full time for 1 year. Wait. So they said they were together for 10 years. Kicked out without getting a house from her because he only lived in her house full time for 1 year. I finally found out his secret life before he could legally claim a portion of my house. Should I expose his evil plan with his mistress to his family and friends? I bought a second house after he is gone. He hates me so much that I lied to him of buying a house together with him, but never did it. What do you think about this guy? What do you think about his side chick? Wow. Well, OP, I don't think you should go and do all that to the family and friends. I mean, you separated, you had a clean break from him, go on about your business, and just enjoy your freedom now. This really to me sounds like a sugar mama situation because she has all the buying power here, right? Because she has the house and she has the ability to purchase another house, and they weren't married. I'm assuming, and forget, I'm assuming a lot in this case, but it seems like she's the older one, the one that has the money, and maybe he was just giving her a good time too. There's a lot missing from this, but all in all, pretty interesting story. And I have no opinion about the side chick. She's probably just enjoying her time with him. So interesting first story. Let's get to the next one. The title of this one is My Girlfriend of 4 Years is Talking to Someone Else for Years. I like how he made the title, come back around to the beginning. This one's got 235 upvotes. He says, so I, 35 male, just found out that my girlfriend, 30 of 4 years, is talking to this guy who's working abroad. Not proud of it, but I looked at her phone, looked through her messages. She has a pet name for the guy on there. So she probably has him as Pizza Hut or something like that. He's someone who she had sex with in the past, probably before we were together. Well, I mean, honestly, as far as he knows, it was before they're together. But from what we've seen in other videos, she might have hooked up with him once or twice during. She's pretending that she's single, like I don't exist, and flirting heavily, like talking about marriage and kids. They had video calls quite often. It has been going on for a while, at least before the pandemic. So that's at least 2 years. They have video calls quite often. So she was probably showing them the goods. Damn, I thought we were happy. I already met her family and she met mine. She's been asking me for an engagement ring incessantly, and I was definitely considering it. Oh man, I'm glad he found this out before he did. Probably the reason why I was snooping through her phone to ensure I was not making a mistake. She's staying at my place since Christmas. I have not confronted her yet, thinking of the best way to make a clean break with the least drama. I'm thinking sending her home and sending a screenshot of their convo and saying it's over. What do you guys think? I don't care anymore. I'm done with this. I mean, well, he has the evidence in this case, right? So it should be easy enough to make a clean break, but he doesn't want to deal with her potentially trying to stay in his life. You know what I mean? So he wants to get her out of there and then break it off. That's what I'm getting from this. I think his plan is fine. Send her home, send them screenshots, call it a day, go on with your life. But you could tell by the way he ended the story that he is done with this. I want to see what some of the comments say. What we got? Mr. Marcus at the top. Man, you lucky. Some don't even realize until marriage. Kick her out, bro. Don't listen to her. She's going to talk you out of your decision. It's for the best. I agree with you, Marcus. I 100% agree. Oh, look, it's got 146 upvotes. Agree, but also sometimes it's also good to hear the reasons for the infidelity for personal healing. Provided an honest conversation is possible, just find it personally much easier to move on and not bring baggage to the next relationship if there was some sort of emotional closure. You know, that's a very mature way of thinking about the situation, right? But in most cases, I don't think you're going to get an honest answer from that person as to why they did what they did. And even when you hear it, will it actually give you any type of closure? Like you're kind of just picking at an open wound at that point, right? It's best to have, handle it amicably, have your clean break, go on about your life and do better, go level up, go enjoy your, honestly, that's the best way, rather than trying to get some closure from that person that you might not ever get. Because again, if they were lying to you before, why would they tell you the truth then, if that makes sense? Let's look at one more. The odds of getting any real closure are see, Glory Newmart knew. The odds of getting any real closure are so low, it's not worth getting a small amount of truth and weeding through the hundreds of lies she will tell beforehand. Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry. This one at the bottom caught my eye by the hard opinion. Closure is not difficult. All he have to do is not deal with that 304 point blank. He doesn't need any damn reason why she did that. Only that she did it. I like that. Hard opinion is like he's not dealing with that at all. All right, guys. Last story for this one. She lived a double life for 2 months. We have a baby. It's got 133 upvotes currently. I found out a few days ago she's been cheating on me for 2 months with a random dude from the internet. It looks like they actually have a real connection and potential thing together. Sounds like she could be doing that monkey branch thing. Basically all that is she's, looking at her options and she's trying to secure another location before she leaves you. All right, that's called monkey branch, and they got to secure the next spot before they leave their current secure spot, if that makes sense. So let's continue. So it's not based purely on physical attraction. We have a 2-year-old child. They met online talking about a common passion, and they connected. And since she was unhappy, it became something. Well, why was she unhappy? I wish we could get a little bit more context as to why she was unhappy, or maybe what their situation was like, but we got to go based off of what we got here. The other side of the story is, oh, okay, well, maybe he explains it. The other side of the story is she was unhappy with me and in her current life for over a year. She went through hell for a good 1.5 years. She suffered so much. No excuses for what she's done, though. Just wanted to paint the full picture. Well, my brother, you gotta explain, like, what was hell for a good 1.5 years? What was the suffering? Like, I don't know what actually went on here. So he says she's moving out in 2 weeks, my request, and I don't plan on talking to her at all at first. She is going to continue her adventure with him. They both think they want an open. What? If she doesn't take time to reflect on everything before pursuing her adventure or not, then I'm not there for her. I won't care about her anymore. This is a really odd story, and I think we're missing a lot of context as to what is going on here. I mean, the picture that's painted here is that they have a child. She's been cheating on him, but he says she's been unhappy for some unknown reason. I think he may have done some things that caused her to be, to cause her position to be a certain way towards him, or for her to lose respect for him in a certain way. And she clicked with somebody else. I mean, she's moving out. He told her to move out, or she's willing to move out. That means she already has something set up. So this is a really weird one. I don't really have much comments for this person who authored this. Obviously, he still cares about her regardless of what he said at the end there. He still cares about her well-being. He's still invested. Obviously, they have a child together, so they're going to remain connected. But homie, she's done with you. You gotta you gotta focus on you and the kid at this point. You know, you're not really concerned about her well-being. Oftentimes I think it's hard for folks to do that when you've been in a relationship with someone and that's all you've known, and you guys have some kind of life built together. It is hard to do a clean break in that instance. Folks, that's been this episode of Homie Talk. I hope you guys enjoyed the stories. I hope they were informative and you got some out of it. Let me know if you think my analysis of the stories were right or wrong. Did I miss something that you guys might have noticed? Let me know down in the comments below. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button for the YouTube algorithm. And until next time, as always, y'all have a fantastic day and peace.